What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king. Welcome back to my Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we saved the world, or at least a very small portion of Hoenn, and we sicked Rayquaza on two angry beasts, and that was cool and all that, and, well, all's well that ends well. So, in this episode, we have one more gym left to conquer, and it is finally open to us, now that this Wallace guy has stepped out of the way. So let's head on inside. And would you believe it, but yes, this is a water-type gym. I know, shocking, right? So the way that this works is very simple. You can walk over each and every single one of these ice squares one time. If you walk back over them, or back over any of them, excuse me, you will fall through the floor. Now, that's all dandy and whatnot, but the thing is that all of the trainers that we want to battle are down below us. So the plan is to open this entire thing up, which is very simple to do if you just follow this. I believe I have this entire thing memorized. So just do this. Yep, just like so. I think this is right. Yep, that is 100% correct. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to go all the way here. And right there is the gym leader, except I want to do this. We have a lot of trainers to battle, and so we're going to make it happen in this episode. And I am going to switch... Well... yeah, I'm going to switch Raiju for Narina. I know Narina's getting kind of under-leveled compared to the rest of the team, but I am a lot more... oh, I was hoping to set up a double battle there, but apparently I'm not allowed to do that. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Narina's just falling behind, unfortunately, but should be able to make up for that soon enough. After we finish this gym with our new Waterfall HM in tow, we should be able to... I did not mean to use Thunder, but it worked out. With our new HM in tow, we should be able to go all about the region and explore and grab a bunch of new stuff. There's some more trainers to battle and whatnot, and of course, there's always the ever important victory road that's waiting for us once we get towards the end, so there is that. But as of right now, yeah, Raiju and Toothless are going to be getting most of the focus because, again, it is a freaking water gym. Now, this gym is always a water gym in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. However, in Emerald, obviously, we have Juan, but in Ruby and Sapphire, we have Wallace, who is the gym leader. Now, they are slightly different in the type of water Pokemon that they use because, spoiler alert, Hoenn has a lot of different water-type Pokemon. And Juan's gym, in my opinion, is actually the more difficult of the two, and for one very simple reason that you will see when we actually get around to fighting him. He happens to have one Pokemon that just poses more of a threat than anything that Wallace has to throw at you. So at least we're able to get a double battle to go here so I can get through these fights a little bit faster, because I would like to battle one in this episode. I don't want to wait until the next episode because my other episodes have been going a little bit long, and I apologize for that, but we're going to get back closer to... well, they haven't been long. I guess they've been, like, pushing 20 minutes. These ones will push more 15 for the next several episodes. We'll just use a Leaf Blade. I know Azurill's only a normal type, but I don't think I really need type effectiveness on a baby Pokemon. They're not really all that strong to begin with. Okay, there we go. So that's one down, and now we get Meryl. I'm assuming you're just going to have Azurill, Meryl, and Azumarill. That would be my best bet, and then you'll probably have Clamperl, Gorbis, and Huntail, right? Or you'll just have 3 Clamperl. I don't know. We'll find out. I would like it if you had Gorbis and Huntail, because that would actually make this fight interesting, because we don't really get to see them. No. You have a Corphish. Of Corphish. Ha ha ha. I'm so funny. Okay, let's... yeah, just same moves as before. Although I might actually have to leave this place and heal up because of how many Thunderbolts I'm going to end up using. I would like to be able to have as many as possible for the fight against Juan. Although, if I do have like an Ether or an Elixir in my bag, I should be fine. Oh, look at Azumarill skip. It's so cute. It has no idea what's about to happen to it. That's okay. I always did like Azumarill. It's just an egg with ears, and it is adorable. And, of course, the zigzaggy tail with the ball on the end. Which always made me think of, like those old, like, you know, like the how do I even say this? It reminds me of those old, like, RC cars that were made for kids, but they had to have the big ball on the end of the antenna so that the antenna itself wasn't like a eye-poking hazard or something. Also, gotta hand it to you, Azumarill. I just threatened you a second ago, and you certainly showed me with a good fake out there, so I gotta applaud you for that one. Gotta applaud you, but you're still gonna go down on this turn because you cannot use fake out again. Sorry. Oh, wait, that was Lombre who used fake out. I'm an idiot. I'm actually an idiot. Okay, there we go. Me, apparently can't read. I don't even think a Azumarill can learn Fake Out. What is wrong with me? I'm actually surprised it survived that as well. At least Raiju can take care of it. What the heck, Toothless? Really? You weren't able to one-shot it? Okay. So that's all said and done. And unfortunately, I will say this, by the way, once you have... Can I please... No, I want to... I will say this, though. Once you have gone through and you have fallen through the floor, you do have to repeat all of the puzzles again, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's not too hard. You follow the path that I took, and you're good to go. It's really pretty freaking easy. I mean, I had that thing memorized like it was nothing, so there's no reason to fuss about it. All right, Carvana, go down so you can get me to level 42, please. Thank you. And goodbye, and good night. And level 42 achieved! Alright, so next is Sharpedo. I think we will stick with Raiju, just because I don't want to deal with that rough skin. And how about a Thunder? Yeah, there we go. I have to use that a few times in the coming gym battle. There is, I believe, only 4 more trainers left down here, though. There's the one I'm missing to my left. There's the double trainers below me. By the way, fun fact, the rocks that are up top are lined up perfectly with the trainers directly below. Obviously, the reason being is that they don't want you to fall through the floor onto the trainers. I know, clever tactic, right? Well, it actually kind of is. Okay, so we got a Goldeen. This shouldn't be too difficult. You know what? Might as well use another Thunder. I do need to conserve my Thunderbolt PP to an extent. So down goes you. And I really do at some point need to end up teaching Raiju Rain Dance. But I'm not in like a super huge rush. Just so it can synergize with Narina pretty well. Let's just use Thunderbolt. Oh my goodness, wow. I about made a very loud and unpleasant sound right here on recording, and I would rather not do that. I'm just not one of those kind of people who likes to make, I suppose, loud bodily noises on... And no, it was not coming from the basement. Oh gosh. I just realized everything that I was just saying there. I'm just not one of those kind of people. That's just not how I am. Oh wait, no, there are, I think, 2 more trainers down below instead of just 1, now that I think about it. Because, yeah, there were 2 rocks there. So, yeah. So, we got 2 more trainers. Unfortunately, we cannot double battle them. And Love Disc and... Really? Oh, don't show me your Feebas. Do not brag about your freaking Feebas to me. I don't even want to hear it. Ugh. I hate... You know what? Screw... You know what? Kill the Feebas immediately. No. Raiju, you were supposed to go first. Whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care. I hate them both. Get them out of my face. I don't actually hate... Well, okay, I do hate Feebas, but I don't hate what it evolves into. I love that Pokemon. It's just impossible to get. Game Freak, you monsters. And before anyone asks, yes, it is worse in Generation 3 than it is in Generation 4. Ugh. Like, you would not believe. Like, I know a lot of people are like, well, there's only 4 squares that you can fish for Feebas in Generation 4. Yes, but it's at least contained to 1 room. Frickin' in this game, it's an entire route, and also that route is, like, separated into, like, several different sections, and... it's just so freaking annoying. And also, heaven forbid you change the trendy phrase over at the Pokemon Fan Club. Otherwise, you're going to really screw yourself over and have to completely reset the entire situation. And it's just so frustrating. Feebas, go to hell. Alright, so there's that. Barely any experience out of those Pokemon anyway, so big freaking waste of time. Love just sucks, man. That is such a useless Pokemon. Like, my goodness. Alright, so let's head on down. We got 2 more to battle. Yes, yes, yes. And by the way, no, it is not a coincidence that every single freaking trainer in this gym is a woman. I'm sure they're even saying in their dialogue how much they love Juan, and I am just skipping over it, but whatever. All the girls love Juan. They all want to see him, which is hilarious to me because I'm pretty sure every single woman that's fighting in this gym is like much younger than Juan. He's kind of one of those like, oh, what do you call an old and wise and silver hair? I mean, I guess a silver fox, or he's a salt and pepper. I don't freaking know. I don't know what all the terms are for attractive older men, but it certainly seems what these girls are going after. And you know what? Honestly, can't blame you. Really can't. I mean, I could use a sugar daddy, but, I mean... I was just... Sorry. I mean, I could, but that's besides the point. I could use a sugar anything at this point, really, in my life. Being an adult sucks. Oh, my gosh. All right, Raiju's level 43. That's done. Just in time for the last trainer to be defeated. And now... I am going to use... Please tell me I have an ether in here somewhere. I have a max elixir. I would rather not use that. Yeah, I do. Okay, let's just use that on Thunderbolt. Perfect. No point in using an elixir. And let's head back on up and go through this thing one more time. Once more with feeling. And intentionally making it all the way through on... Or I could just screw it up like a moron because apparently I didn't... I don't know, man. This controller that I use is just, it's sticky, but also, like, I should have known better to take it slowly. Go through. Down. There you go. Oh, my goodness. And we got the same thing over here. Yeah. As far as I remember, there's actually, like, I think 2 different paths you can take through this particular section. Don't quote me on that. But this is the one I always take just because it's safer. There we go. And perfect. Alright, Juan, it's time. Do I actually need to heal, like, at all? I might. Let's take a look. No, I think we're good. Alright, let's just do this thing. Let me ask you, did you know? Oh, I should not be so coy. It was I who taught Wallace everything there is to know about Pokemon. Once I had given up my position as the gym leader. In my place, I had entrusted Wallace with the gym. However, a compelling reason arose for me to make a comeback. But enough chatter. Let us begin our match, shall we? Please, you shall bear witness to our artistry. A grand illusion of water sculpted by Pokemon and myself. And so it begins! Alright, we are battling Juan. The suave and handsome and older man. Leader Juan, and he's going to start with Love Disc. He might be like, oh, wait, I thought you said that this fight was harder than Wallace. And it is... It really is, trust me. Like, it really is. It's just, it's not because of Love Disc, okay? At all. In fact, really... Both of these fights are really darn easy, all except for one particular Pokemon that either trainer has. Now, personally, I think that Juan has the more difficult to beat signature Pokemon because it is one that you're probably not expecting from a Generation 3 game. Wallace's signature Pokemon in Ruby and Sapphire was Milotic, which, don't get me wrong, is a good Pokemon. It's a very good Pokemon. It has a very high special defense and special attack, and it's very hard to break through, especially, you know, that problem especially being exacerbated by the fact that all of its weaknesses are special types. However, the thing is that you are going to be even less prepared for what you have to deal with Juan's signature Pokemon, and I will show you why in a second. We're not going to learn Slam because that move sucks. I think I can actually stay with Toothless on Celio. I know it's an Ice type, and if it does get an Ice attack off, it's going to hurt, but it shouldn't get an Ice attack off because I am faster and also have the super effectiveness on it. But we will certainly see. And yeah! Alright, now if that was a Wall Rain, I definitely would have switched, but because it was just a Celio, I wasn't too concerned. Alright, this is the Pokemon that I was talking about, and we actually have something that is going to help us with this. Vega. So, yes, he has a Kingler, and Kingler's only weakness, at least as of this generation, is Dragon. Thankfully, we do have a Dragon type. Now, unfortunately, this thing does have Ice Beam. I should be able to survive this because of the non-stab, but never mind. Wow. Gosh, yeah, like I said, this Pokemon, it hurts, and it can also stack up on, Dragon Dances really quickly and make your life a real living hell. Now, granted, I do only think it has one physical attack, if at all, so Dragon Dance just makes it faster, but it doesn't necessarily make it hit harder. So we got the paralysis off. That's exactly what I wanted. That was my master plan, but I was kind of hoping I could do some damage to Vega, but oh well. Now, if you can get something like that to happen, you should be in the clear. But yeah, this Kingdra can hurt you very quickly. It also does have Swift Swim, and if you're not, you know, fast enough, you will run into situations where Pokemon will set up Rain Dance, and then that thing is really going to roll over you, and it doesn't have to worry about using Dragon Dance. Okay, let's get one more Thunder off and call this a fight. Yeah, it's still not very hard, though. Even with Kingler, it's still not, or Kingdra, it's still not very difficult. Did I say? I think I said Kingler multiple times before, didn't I? No, it's Kingdra. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But I would still rather fight Milotic than fight that thing. From you, I sense the brilliant shine of skill that will overcome all. However, compared with me or even Wallace, you are lacking in elegance. Perhaps I should make you a loan of my outfit? I merely jest. Rather than my clothes, I shall reward you with this rain badge. And we've got 9,200 for winning. And we've obtained the final badge in the game. Oh, it's about time. Having the rain badge shall assure you the full obedience of all your Pokemon to your every command. The rain badge also allows the use of the HM move Waterfall to scale walls of cascading water. And so that you never forget the battle we shared, take this. And we obtained the TM03. And that contains Water Pulse. In use, it will occasionally confuse the target with ultrasonic waves. I've also registered Gym Leader 1 to the Pokenav. And I would teach this move to... Hold on a second. I would teach this move to... Where is it? TM3, not 30. To Narina, except for the sheer fact that it only has a base power of, unfortunately, 60. Now, as you can see, Pandora and Ghidorah can both learn it, but they can't take full advantage of it because they are not special attackers. The thing about Narina, though, is I need HMs on her. And while, yes, Water Pulse is more powerful than Dive, my master plan is to get rid of Dive. Yes, we are not going to be keeping Dive on Narina. We are done diving underwater for the time being. I am going to be switching Dive out for Waterfall, because we have a lot of exploring around the region to do in the coming episodes. But we'll worry about that starting in the next episode. So let's head on out of here. And I do believe we are going to get a sincere congratulations on the way out. And no, actually, that's right, we're not. I don't know why I thought that for some reason. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. In the next episode, we are going to begin backtracking around Hoenn, and we're going to do a little bit of, exploring, I guess, is all I can really say, in regards to having our new waterfall ability before we start making our way over to Evergrande City. And in fact, we're not going to be heading to Evergrande City just yet for quite some time, in fact, because, as I said before, we still have another town to reach. It's all the way. I am not going to match call. I want to go over the whole map. We still have to get all the way over here to Pacific Log Town, which we've never actually been to. And then, of course, there's everything going on over on these routes that we've never explored. What the heck? There's so much more water to cover. Don't worry, this part doesn't actually take as long as it looks. But eventually, we will be getting to Evergrande City. It's on the horizon, everybody. We're getting close. But that's it for this one. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.